get my butt kicked out here, hill sprints, and I just timed myself. I'm like 8 to 9 seconds to get up this hill. And super important to do this for a couple reasons. Number one, I don't think there's anything more pure and natural than sprinting when it comes to exercise, power building, keep yourself young, getting strong. And then as a strength coach, I have a hill similar to this at my high school, and I have the athletes sprint hills. And so I did a little warm-up. I did like 2 medium sets, a third set, getting around 90%. I'm not sure how many times, but probably 7, 8, maybe 9 all-out sprints. And I now even have a better understanding of how much sprinting our athletes need to do at the school. And been studying speed for a long time, but never super in depth. But I did get lucky in the early days. I got the Charlie Francis speed training system, and it was so long ago. I was still working at the hospital fitness center. So I remember hitting print on the computer and telling my dad, hey, don't touch the computer, but maybe add a little paper. That thing is several hundred pages. And so my dad was like, whoa, what the heck did you buy? I think I bought it for like 1995 back then. That was a while ago, but I still have it. And I have a Les Spellman speed product, linear speed. And when I start looking at the volume that he starts programming as a season is approaching, football, soccer, lacrosse, you're doing 15 to 20 of these hill sprint repeats. And the reason being is you are developing speed endurance and power endurance. If you look at highly competitive sporting events, even non-field events, I train a lot of wrestlers. Well, the closest competitions are won when the other team starts fatiguing in the very last minute, seconds, or overtime. Our high school football team has won many games in overtime. And the head coach and I laugh. He's like, man, that shit ain't good when you're not a young coach. Messes up your heart. But I think I've been kind of keeping the volume very low with our athletes, and we have to bump it up. And also emotionally as a coach, you understand what it feels like when it gets hard and you want to stop sprinting and just end the workout. And then in my mind, I said, nope, 2 more. And I did 2 more. It's like, got to get 1 more. Let's do 1 more again. You've got it in you. And so that's like my self-auto-regulation. But when I'm watching athletes, I actually record them straight ahead and from an angle. The fastest athletes get they have a strong knee lift. So they're able to really hit that ground hard during the acceleration phase. And then when they start kind of getting that claw position, they just move better. The kids that are the slowest, their feet look like they're almost like gliding across the ground, like they don't have that hip drive. And so no matter what you do in the weight room, if you want people fast on the field, they must sprint. We jump, we do all the power stuff, but you have to sprint. For wrestlers, I love it because it's leg power. And when I look at wrestlers overseas, especially in the mountain regions, Kazakhstan, Dagestan, they're constantly running mountains, and it's part of their kind of like daily terrain. If you look at like videos of Khabib, the UFC fighter who also wrestled, the homes are on hills. So wherever you're going, you're up on hills. But here we are, age 47. Well, not we, just me. I don't know how old you are, but you need that power development. And I've got a podcast coming out with this, as well as a YouTube video on why you need to be explosive and powerful as you get older. You lose those traits very fast. So that's it, guys. Get out there and sprint, make it happen. I know for those of you in the real cold regions, I mean, New Jersey's not cold compared to Iowa, Ohio, Minnesota, Wisconsin. You guys have it freezing. I feel for you. But when the weather breaks, get out there. And how great would athletes be? I'm not talking about the stars you watch on Instagram or whatnot, but you got to remember, high school athletes, 6 or 7% of them are going to compete in college. That's it. And from my experience, a good number of them quit midway through college. They quit, they stop, whatever you want to call it. And so that being said, the majority of high school athletes could train like Rocky 3, sprinting, jumping, curls, military presses, side raises, lots of push-ups and pull-ups and jumping rope. We would have some amazing, powerful, athletic, fit athletes, fit high school kids. And I know, where's the squats? Where's the deadlifts? That stuff's great. But again, Rocky 3, he's doing squat jumps with a log. They should just be doing squat jumps, sprinting, jumping over things. He jumped over park benches, jumping rope, sit-ups, medicine ball work, push-ups, pull-ups, military. I mean, guys, that stuff is great. We need a lot more of that and a lot less of sitting and laying on machines. So, little rant there, little tips on hitting the hills. And that's it, guys. Go to zachstrength.com. If you're on YouTube, hit the links below. A lot of resources for you. I'm out of here.